going to have a play around with some colours in my kit that I don't normally use. I think I'm going to go for a bit of a blue smoky eye, which is really different for me. So I hope you enjoy it. Please let me know in the comments below. If you do, it would mean a lot to me. Hit thumbs up, hit subscribe, share it around, you know, all the things. Anyway, let's get into it, and I really do hope that you enjoy it. Okay, first things first, I have already cleansed my skin. So I'm going to go in, use this hyaluronic acid and B5 serum from The Ordinary. I'm just going to put a few drops of that onto my fingers and then take that over my face. I've just started using a retinol product, so I'm finding that my skin is needing a lot more hydration in the day, and this will just help my makeup sit a little better. My skin's been a little dry and flaky, which is really different for me considering I've got very oily skin. Next up, it's another Ordinary product. You guys are probably going to get sick of these. I love the brand. It's so affordable. The ingredients are fantastic, and I really do enjoy it. I can see they've made a big difference to my skin. This is the natural moisturising factors plus hyaluronic acid. So again, it's just boosting my skin full of moisture, but not any greasy. So about a pea-sized amount, and then I'm just taking that just on my fingers across my face. It's really nice for sensitive skin because it has no fragrance and no nasties in it. So normally we would do foundation first, but because I'm going to be doing a bit of a dark eye, I'm going to start out with eyes and then do the rest of the face. So to start off with, I'm going to be using the Marc Jacobs Kohl eyeliner. I've just got a little mini sample of it, and I'm going to be taking this all the way over my lid as a bit of a base for the eyeshadow that's coming on top of it. So just onto the mobile lid, so not above the crease, literally just sitting in this space here between your eyelashes and where your natural crease is. You don't have to be really neat and precise at this point, because it's all going to get blended out. Forming a base for our eyeshadow that's coming on top. We're coming in with the black and we're coming in with the blue as well. So just do the same thing on the other eye. Taking a really short bristled blending brush, and I'm just going to start to blend those edges just a little, just so they're a little bit neater. But like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect at this point. We're going for a smudgy, smoky, messy sort of vibe, if you know what I mean. Next, I'm just going to go in with this black truffle colour from the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Edition, and I'm just taking that colour on a small flat shadow brush. Got quite a lot of product on the brush. The idea is that I'm going to be really packing that colour in over the top of the black liner that we've just put. Again, really not being concerned with blending and how neat it is at this point, because it will all come together in the end, I promise. Just really trying to build up the intensity. You can already see there's a bit of fall down which is exactly why we haven't done the skin first. We'll do the skin after because black is really hard to clean up. Just using the edge of that brush to take that same black. I probably look a little bit like a panda right now, but I promise you it's going to become a really nice smoky metallic blue eye. Just going to do the same thing with the shadow on the other eye. So I'm taking this blue metallic color here from in this MAC palette that is just I've got as part of my kit. I don't know the name of the color, but I will find it and put it in the description box below. So I've got that on a flat shadow brush, and again trying to build up some density with the color. Flat shadow brushes, especially large ones like this, allow you to get a lot of color on really quickly. They're not good for blending and they're not good for a sheer wash of color, but they're fantastic for getting pigment on and building up intensity really fast. And then that's getting pressed over the top. Again, not blending edges yet. So that blue color by itself is quite bright, but as soon as we put it over a black, it almost takes on a navy or like a denim characteristic. Same thing on the other eye. So one of the things about packing on colour in a very localized and selective area is that you're not having to think about blending at the same time as getting colour on. You're able to build the shape up gradually with your blending using soft brushes, as opposed to being concerned about where colour's going, if that makes sense. Got a really short, fat little pencil brush, and I'm just taking that same blue colour over that black under my eye. Got that same short pencil brush. I've just taken off any excess pigment, and I'm going to use that to really slowly start to blend out the edges. Not blending into the inner corner, okay, but just blending it slightly more towards the outer corner, not winging it out too strongly, okay, but just enough so that you're getting a little bit of that elongated shape and not bringing it into the center, because that can be really overpowering when you're doing a really dark eyeliner. Straight ahead with my eyes open, checking colour, checking that things are matching up from side to side. Of course, our eyes are different shapes, so they're never going to be completely symmetrical. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with the shape and how it's looking. Very intense. Once I get brows, once I get skin done, once we get some mascara, it is going to sort of bring it all together with a nice nude lip. It's something that could be quite wearable for a big night out. So I'm going to go in with that Marc Jacobs liner again, and I'm going to smudge that along the lash line, along the top and the bottom. I'm not going to do my waterline or my tight line because for me that really closes in my eyes. But I am going to make it quite smudgy along the lash line to build up the intensity of that colour. Okay, what I'm going to do now on a fluffy brush, I'm going to take another colour from the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, and I'm taking this sandy coloured colour here called Bae. And I'm going to use that colour and that brush just along the edges. We've got a better transition happening. Okay, so now we're going to do the skin, do the lips, brows, all that jazz, and this should start to come together a little bit. I'm just going to take some rose water on a cotton pad. Right, let's get some foundation happening. For the last couple of weeks I've been trying out this foundation from The Ordinary. It's their coverage foundation. I love their serum foundation, and I've been using this one. Just, I think it might be better for my oily skin. And even though it can be quite high coverage, it depends on how much product you do actually use. I'm mixing these two colours together. I've got 2.1Y and 2N, and I'm just mixing these on the back of my hand, a very small pump of each. So I'm just putting that on with my fingers to start with, and then I will blend it out with a brush. So that's where I focus my product, and then I'm going to blend out from there. Okay, so I'm going to leave skin there and I will come back to it. I'm going to move on and get started on my brows. I'm just using this same product that I use every day, pretty much. It's the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. I do love Glossier Boy Brow, but I've run out and it's really hard to get in Australia because they don't ship there. It'd be really nice if they did, but for the moment they don't. Okay, mascara. I'm just going to curl my lashes really quickly. I have Horus Goddess Mascara. Okay, next up for cheeks, I'm using Glossier Cloud Paint in Bean, and I'm just going to take this on my fingers, higher up my cheekbone. Not doing any contouring or bronzing, got a lot going on already on my face and I really don't want to overdo it. Just keeping the skin and the cheeks and everything quite fresh so that it's not really competing with this super intense eye look we've got going on. Decided I'm going to do a bit of an inner corner highlight because this is looking quite intense and it will create a little bit more space there. I'm going to go in with this champagne shade from the MAC palette here. Again, I will leave details below in the description box. Just taking that on this crease brush, I guess you'd call it, onto the inner. Time to finish off my brows. Just got NYX eyebrow pencil in, what is the color? Dark brown. I'm just going to go really softly, mainly through the tail of the brow, just to give a little bit more definition, but we're not going for a really dramatic brow. Okay, so just continuing on with complexion, I'm going to take a small amount of the Kat Von D Lock It In Concealer. This stuff is potent. You don't need much at all, but I'm just thinking that I need a little bit more coverage in some areas because those areas where there's imperfections become more apparent when you've got a really intense eye like this. So I'm just taking that on a Real Techniques brush. powder. Next up, I'm going to use a small amount of my absolute favourite highlighter at the moment. It's the Fenty Beauty Kilawatt in Mean Money and Hustler Baby. And I'm just going to apply the Hustler Baby colour with my finger, just to the high points of my cheek, centre of my nose, avoiding this area, Cupid's bow, and then I'm going to blend it with the same brush that I applied foundation. Next up, I'm using Makeup Forever Aqualip in the shade 14C. And I'm just going to use that to line my lips. A little bit of shape correction at the eye corner here. I have this MAC palette. It's the same one I used in my last video. It's the 6 Necessary Nudes. I think I'm going to use the same colour as my last video, which is Honey Love. I've just realised that this palette smells amazing and I had never noticed that before. Look, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit thumbs up, subscribe, share it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. All the products I use will be listed down below. Yeah, let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to film.